Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to tie a crystal woolly bugger. You're going to need a Tiemco 2302 size 8 nymph hook, an appropriate brass bead, some black unithread, some pearlescent crystal chenille, a black marabou feather, and a black hackle feather. You're also going to need I'm using here a crinkle mirror flash. Okay, so let's begin by tying in our thread. Wrap this in. You're just going to take this back to the tip of the hook. Right there, and then go ahead and nip that away. Take your marabou feather that you selected, get it a little wet. When you're happy with the piece you've selected, go ahead and just nip that away. Now you want this no longer than the hook. That looks about perfect right there. Do one loose wrap. Now we're going to do a couple wrapping back. Happy with that. Now we're going to nip away our excess. And wrap forward. Wrap it back. Now take that flash I was telling you about. I'm going to take one strand. We're going to attach one end on this side. Do a few wraps just to secure that into place. And nip this off. You do not want this any longer than the marabou tail that you tied in. Now we're going to apply the same on the opposite side. Okay, now we've tied that in, we're going to cut this again, and again, no longer than the tail. If it sticks out a little bit, that's okay. You can just come back here and give it a few wraps, and it'll go into place. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 to 5 inches of our chenille. Now what I like to do here is take this end piece, wet my fingers, and use my thumb and my pointer finger just to pull away the fibers. It's going to make it a lot easier to tie it in, create less bulk. Okay, so a few good wraps, just tie it in. Now you're going to bring this all the way back to the front. Okay. Now let's begin wrapping our chenille. We're going to keep each wrap right up against the previous wrap. Okay, now with one hand hold it in place. And the other we're going to secure it. Now we can do a few wraps just to lock that in, cinch it down, and snip away your excess. Now just give this a few more wraps, just tidy it up a little bit. Now we're going to take our saddle hackle. We're going to use our fingers just to pull it apart down towards the base where the feathers get real fluffy. Now take your pointer finger and your thumb, and you're just going to pull the fibers away, just so you have a little bit of space to tie it in. Now to prepare this, what you're going to do, again with your thumb and pointer finger, just pull the fibers down towards you so that each individual fiber points out. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come in, tie this into place. 1, 2, 3, 4 wraps should do. Snip away your stem that's popping out there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our thread and we're going to wrap it with 3 wraps. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to bring it all the way back to the tail. Alright, take your hackle now, start twisting it clockwise. This is my dog's a little curious as to what's going on here. 3 wraps and you're set as far as securing the hackle. Okay. Now we're going to start wrapping forward, trying not to catch the fibers. Make sure your wraps are tight though, because this is how the hackle is getting secured into place. Okay, now that we have it up front, we're going to pull our hackle fibers back. I'm going to give this a few wraps. There we go. Alright, now we're just about done. All we have to do is whip finish. Grab your whip finisher and do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you have it. That is your crystal woolly bugger. This is an extremely effective fly. I hope you enjoy it. Looks a little messy, yeah, but I'll tell you what, these things kill it.